Hey guys, Joe here, doing a video, and it's a pickup video and an update video, and yes, it's the return of the hat. It's been a while, I just haven't bothered looking for it to put it on, but when you're going as bald as I am, wearing the hat makes me look younger. How you doing, ladies? Update. PS Vita does not work. I think the battery's fried in it. Whatever, don't give a crap. Paid almost nothing for it. GameStop took it in defective for $45. So I made $25 without doing a single thing. So, yay. That bought me pretty much this Subway card, which has been buying me lunch for a couple of days. So that's cool. Number two, went over to my buddy's pawn shop. I don't know why I said it that way, pawn shop. But I got a couple of games from him because they were pretty cheap and inexpensive. Although I thought I bought 3, but I guess I only bought 2. Batman Arkham City on PS3, because I don't have it. And Game of the Year Edition Fallout 3 on Xbox 360. Now, I have this on PC. I actually honestly prefer to play it on PC because I prefer the controls that keyboard and mouse give you. But it was $4 or something like that. So these were pretty darn cheap. So I picked them up. At the GameStop, after I did the trade-in, I picked up Deadpool. Now, if you look, they're still charging quite a bit for Deadpool. But because I'm a rewards member, not even the fact that I'm an employee, but the fact that I'm a rewards member means that I've been building up credits. I sold them a couple of systems, including the PS Vita. However, the Vita credits hadn't hit by the time I bought that. But the more you trade, buy, sell, whatever, even buying cards adds up for points as long as you use your Pro card when you do it. So through a combination of 2 coupons, I got this for $8, $7 actually, before tax. Pretty good price for Deadpool. I'll pay $7 all day long. You will never see me pay $29 retail for something. And I know you're about to say, oh, but you used credits, but those were points and things that you had used and earned making money, and none of what you're saying makes any sense despite the fact that you're not talking. The points you get from GameStop are 100% free. By spending money in the store, you earn points that you can use towards other stuff. Now, if I hadn't been trading, selling, buying, doing all that stuff, I wouldn't have had the points available to buy this as cheaply as I did. And I would have had to pay $30, which, come on, anybody that knows me, I may be half Korean and half white, but I'm pretty sure I got a little bit of the penny pinching, people in me. Today, on the way to work, I stopped by and met up with my friend who gave me the charging cable for the Bluetooth headset for my Xbox 360, which I don't care about. He also gave me another GameCube game that he had laying around, and I still can't figure out why he has a hard-on for Tom Clancy stuff, but it's another Tom Clancy game. Rainbow Six Lockdown. Good for him. But whatever, I'm cool with that. He also gave me a faceplate to a 360. He doesn't own a 360 anymore, but he gave me the faceplate anyways, and that's cool. It's actually in really good shape, so if I need a spare, I got a spare. And then I did buy a few things off of him, and the only reason I paid him what I did is because he's a friend. Now, I'll always help out a friend if I can. So, on PlayStation 2, a game I've never heard of before, Robin Hood Defender of the Crown. If anybody's ever played that, let me know. It looks like it's a Capcom game. But, yeah, that looks weird. Joust, archery, sword fights, epic battles, castle sieges. That sounds like a Saturday night for me. A sealed game, and I'm not sure where he got it from, but it'll stay sealed and go in my sealed collection, is Shadow of Mordor. And since it only trades in for like $3 anyways, I have no reason to get rid of it and trade it in. So you've got NASCAR Inside Line, the game, or NASCAR, the game Inside Line. I don't know about any of you, but did the first thing that popped into your head was Ricky Bobby? Because it was for me. If you're not first, you're last and stuff. Burnout Revenge. Again, I didn't need it. I think I've got like 50 copies of that by now. And then one I actually don't have, and it's a fun game. If you still have a PlayStation 2 or a backwards PS3 or anything, I highly suggest you play Flat Out. Now, I more recommend Flat Out 2, but this is the one I currently have. It's a great game. It uses ragdoll physics, and the object of the game is to do stupid stuff with your character, like launch him through the windshield into a dartboard or bowling like it shows here. So it's actually a really fun game. It's something you can play with friends. You may have to take turns, but you can still play it with friends and have fun. So yeah, I'm happy, and that gave me some stuff to make a video. And I'm always looking. A guy has his Nintendo 64 with some games that I'm kind of interested in. However, the only real selling point for me buying it from him is the games, which is Mario 64, Pokemon Snap, Rumble, Ready to Rumble Boxing 2, and a couple of cheap-ass sports games. I have no interest in the sports games, so I have no interest in the rest of the games. And of course, I have the Nintendo 64 that I have that works that I picked up for almost nothing. So there's no reason for me to pay a guy $70 for a couple of games, especially when I can get the games cheaper. So I'm not going to give him that kind of money. However, if he comes down on his price drastically, I'll probably pick up the system, because then I can flip it. So as always, when you're trying to do the game hunting thing like you see me do and have done in the past, try to keep in mind and do the math in your head to make sure that you're not losing money in the transaction. Now, if you're an uber rich guy who just wants to relive his childhood and buy all these old things, more power to you. Congratulations. I wish I had your money. However, for the majority of us, we hunt, we buy, we sell, we do whatever we have to try to get things as close to free as possible, and that's what my continued mantra is. Get it as close to free as possible. Now, will I always do that? No, there's going to be one or two things out there I have to have. Like, I buy Iron Man games, and sometimes I'll pay retail just because I want the Iron Man game. In fact, in my car, I forgot to grab it. Under the seat, I've got 2 Iron Man DS games and a 360 version. Why? I don't know. I picked them up and just never brought them upstairs. So, yeah. Other than that, that's about it. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you want to leave a comment, that's awesome. It's cool to see the following I'm getting. It looks like my view count has kind of leveled off, but it seems to be pretty consistent, which is what I would prefer to have anyway. It's awesome to get like 15,000 likes in 1 week, but if your next week you have 2,000 views, it means that you're doing something right. By having a consistent view count every day, it means that I'm doing things pretty consistently, and as I start to improve and as I start to get better, hopefully that will show in the subscribers and view counts. But hey, talk to you guys later.